Example number 3. A fair coin is tossed twice. Let x be the number of heads that come up. Find the probability distribution of x. So in this problem, they are asking us to find the probability distribution. We just learned before the probability distribution contains two parts, the x part and the probability of x. So in this case, we call x is the number of heads. So x represents for the number of heads, and P of x is the probability corresponding to that x. So we first list out the possible outcomes that a fair coin is tossed twice. So you may get head, head, or head, tail, or tail, head, and tail, tail. And now we begin to count the numbers of heads. The number of heads in head, head is 2, in head, tail is 1, in tail, head is 1, and in tail, tail is no. So we have 2 head, 1 head, or 0 head. So I'm gonna list them from smaller to bigger. So 0 head, 1 head, or 2 heads. Now we find the probability for each case. So we have the total of the sample space is 4. There are 4 of the outcomes. So we have 4 sample space. And no head, that means tail appear 1 time. So we got 1 over 4. So tail is 1, appear 1 time out of 4 times. Now 1 head. 1 head, we have the case of head tail or tail head. So we have 1 and 1 head appear twice. So we got 2 times out of 4. And 2 head, we only have 1 case, head out of 1. So 1 out of 4 for 2 head. So after that, if you want, you can divide the number to get the decimal. And then this is the table for probability distribution. But before we're done, we need to check the 2 conditions to see if we get it right or wrong. So the first one is we check the probability for each case have to be between 0 and 1. So 0.25.5 or 0.25, they are between 0 and 1. And condition number 2, we need to check that the sum of the probability equal to 1. Now we add them up and we see that we get the answer is 1. Then it satisfies the second condition. So we got correct the probability distribution.